The current government comes to an end tonight, and the Chief Justice, Honorable Bat Magunda Katurebe, will tomorrow administer both the oath of allegiance and the President's oath to President-elect 2016-2021.
So in other words, there is that gap between from midnight up to the time the President is sworn in. But the expectation is that the existing President continues to have those residual powers. Otherwise, you cannot leave a country in a state of a vacuum.
As per the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, the instruments of power have been handed over to the judiciary and under the custody of the Chief Justice of the Republic of Uganda. The Chief Registrar of the Ugandan Courts of Judicature, Paul Gadenya, confirms the developments.
On our part as a judiciary, we are ready to do our job. Our job for the swearing in is the judicial aspect of the swearing in function. We have made sure that the two oaths, the oath of allegiance and the President's oath, are prepared. We have also taken custody of the instruments of power. The Chief Justice will be available tomorrow.
He says the judiciary is all set and they will hand over the instruments of power to transit power to a new government tomorrow. Gadenya also narrates how the instruments of power have been handed to the judiciary for safe custody until the Chief Justice Katulebe hands over the Constitution, the national flag, the presidential standard, the coat of arms and the public seal to President Yoweri Museveni as the new President 2016-21. By the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, the Chief Justice at some point may temporarily hold the transitional power before a new government is sworn in. It brings us to light that the transitional power now belongs to the Chief Justice.
Between now and tomorrow, these instruments of power will be in the custody of the judiciary. Because you have power sort of moving from one arm of the state temporarily into the other, and then we hand them over to the President-elect. So there is that small gap where the judiciary plays a role in the governance of this country.
In a supposition of any situation when the President is not sworn in, the Constitution is streamlined in Articles 105.3 and 109.7.
Here we won't go into the suppositions, but definitely if there is that problem, then there are transitional arrangements, including organization of new elections after some time. But really, this for now it's an academic point. Maybe we'll not go into the details. But just to give the assurances that the Constitution has envisaged all of these incidents.
What is, however, very certain is that at some point the Chief Justice takes custody of the instruments of power and also may in one way, in that transitional time, remain the President of a country by the Constitution. Aran Stabarka, WBS Television.